Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is traveling salesman problem. Um, in traveling salesman, okay, to the given graph, you can see it is a directed graph. Directed graph means A to B there is one path with some cost. B to A there will be one more path with a different cost. These two paths are different. Costs are different. You can see A to B is 10, B to A is 5. Okay, this will be 10. In the matrix, it's given what is the cost for each and every path. Okay, B to A is 5, like that. The graph is showing the path between each and every vertices with the cost. Cost is given in this table. So traveling salesman problem is if you start with one vertex, you have to go through all the vertices and come back to the same vertex. That is, if I start from A, I have to go to all the vertices and in the graph and come back to the original initial vertex A. So while doing that, you have so many different paths, but you should do that within minimum cost. That is traveling salesman problem. Say I can go to start from A, go to B, D, C, and back to A, or A, C, D, B, and back to A, because paths are there. So many different paths are there. You have to find out a path such that its cost should be minimum among all the possible paths. Okay, 4 vertices means almost 16 paths will be there. So you have to find out the minimum cost path in the given graph. Okay, starting from A, you have to go to all the vertices and come back to A itself. Or source vertex may be something else also. They may ask you to find out from B, starting from B to all other vertices and again back to B. So that is traveling salesman problem. You have to find out the minimum cost for the tour. Okay, you have to take the tour and it should be of minimum cost. And the cost between each and every vertices is given in this table. Okay, A to B, A to C, A to D, B to A, and costs are different and it's given in this table. So first we shall try to solve this problem for this given graph along with its cost, and then see the algorithm. See that graph can be written like this. I'm in vertex A. From A, I have the option to go to B or C or D. Okay. If you are starting from A you can go to either B or C or D. If in case we come to B, vertex B, from B, I can go to C or D. If you go to C, only remaining vertex will be D. From B, if you go to D, the remaining vertex will be C. Okay, that is B. If you from A, if you go to C, then you can either go to B or D. If you go to B, then remaining vertex is D. If you go to D from C, remaining will be B. You can see here, each and every path will be covering all the vertices, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. Okay, each and every path is covering all the it is covering all the vertices. From A, if you go to D, the next choice will be B or C. From B, C. From if you are in C, then remaining will be D. So this is the possible combination. Okay, this is the possible combination for the given vertices starting from A. Okay, when you reach these vertices, Again, finally, we have to go to A, right? So when we reach these vertices, and that is our task, starting from A and reach back to A. Okay, if you take this path, finally again I have to go back to A. From here also, if you go, again you have to go to A. So whichever path you take, ultimately we have to end up at A. So let's find out the cost of each and every path and see which one is minimum. Say D to A. D to A, what is the cost? D to A, cost is 8. Okay, D to A cost is 8. Next, C to D. C to D is 12. So this will be 12 plus 8. Okay, 12 plus 8. Next, B to C. B to C is 9. 9 plus 20. This is 20. 9 plus 20. I am trying to find out the cost of this entire path. Okay. B to C is 9 and this before earlier path was 20. Next, A to B. A to B is 10. 10 plus 29. It will be 39. So cost of this particular path is 39. Okay. Similarly, we shall find out other cost of other paths. Next, again C2. So this is as the first path, A to B, C, D, A. Cost is 39. Next, again from the second path, we have to lead to A. C to A. C to A is 6. Next, D to C. D to C. D to C is 9. So 9 plus 6. B to D. B to D, 10. So 10 plus 15. 10 plus 15, that is 25. A to B is 10. A to B is 10. So 10 plus 25. This entire path is 35. Okay, A to B, D, C, A. Okay, so that cost is 35. Next, D to A, again, it has to reach A. So D to A cost is 8. Next, B to D is 10. 10 plus 8. C to B. C to B is 13. 13 plus 18. 31. Next, A to C. A to C is 15. 15 plus 31. Okay, 15 plus 31. So this path cost is this much. 15 plus 31 is 46. Okay, A to C, B, D, A. Cost is 46. Next here, B to A again. B to A is cost is 5. Next, D to B. D to B is 8. 8 plus 5. C to D. C to D is 12. 12 plus 13. Okay, 25. A to C is 15. 15 plus 25. That is 40. The path is A to C, D, B, A. Okay, A to C, D, B, A. Cost is 40. Next, A to D and these two paths. Again, C to A we have to go. C to A is 6. B to C is 9. 9 plus 6. Okay, B to C is 9. 9 plus 6. And then D to B. D to B is 8. 8 plus 15. A to D. A to D is 20. 20 plus 23. So this path cost is 43. That is A to D, B, C, A. Cost is 43. Next final path, again from B to A we have to go. B to A is 5. Next C to B. C to B is 13 plus 5, 18. D to C. D to C is 9. 9 plus 18. A to D. A to D is 20. 20 plus 27. So that is the cost of final path, which is equal to 47. Is it clear? So we have started from A and we have arrived at A, traversing through all the vertices, each time different path, and we try to find out the total cost of each and every path. Okay, total cost of each and every path. And which one is minimum? So second path is minimum. That is A to B to D, C, A. So this is minimum. A to B, D, C, A. That is 35. That is the minimum cost path from A to A, traversing through all the vertices. Is it clear? So this is traveling salesman problem. You have to start from one vertex, travel through all the vertices, and get back to the same vertex with minimum cost. So this is the minimum cost path from A to A to B to D, C to A. That is 35. Is it clear? So this is the solution for this particular given graph with the following weights. Okay, this we did like this. See, this is one way to solve this, or you can use dynamic programming approach since we are talking about dynamic programming. In dynamic programming, what we will do is we will be trying to find out the cost at each stage. First, we'll find out the cost at this stage, and then cost at this stage, and then cost at these three stages. Whichever is minimum, we'll start picking that one to reach from A to A. Okay, dynamic programming is at each stages, we'll find out the cost and we'll store it and we'll use it for the next computation. So that is what we'll do in dynamic programming. Same thing, it will go according to the formula. Okay. In exam, they'll ask you to solve using dynamic programming approach itself. See, this you can do it for your reference. Then mistakes will not be there. Then you can apply the formula and see, formula application is simple, but it will be complicated to write it down. So don't make mistakes. First, you can solve like this. In the rough sheet, you can solve like this, or in the bottom, you can solve like this, and then apply the formula. So this is the formula using dynamic approach. Okay, you can call G function G of 1, 1. Here 1 means vertex 1. Okay, we are talking about vertex A, B, C, D. Here 1 is nothing but vertex 1, and this is the vertex set other than 1. In our case, it will be B, C, D. Okay, or vertices if you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 comma. That is, we are starting finding out the minimum cost. See, totally it is trying to find out the minimal cost path from 1 to all other vertices and back to 1. That is A to all other vertices and back to A. That is minimum cost it is trying to find out using this formula. See, this formula I will apply stage by stage by just seeing the formula substitution. You will understand this entire formula. First I will try to find out from bottom up, like we'll solve here. See, almost we are at the end. That is vertex set is equal to 0. You can, yes, I will be calling this entire thing as vertex set. So S is 0 means we are at the final node. Either B, it will be either B or C or D. Okay, these three are the final nodes. So what will be the cost from these three nodes to A? That I will try to find out. Cost of B to A, cost of C to A, cost of D to A. Okay, cost of B to A. In the table itself, it is given. Cost of B to A is 5. Cost of C to A is 6. Okay, C to A is 6, cost of D to A is 8. Okay, so final. See, if you are in these final nodes, to reach A, what is the cost that we'll try to find out first. Okay, first this layer, S is equal to 0. Next, S is equal to 1 means which will involve two vertices. So cost of B to A is 5. Write down. C to A is 6. D to A is 8. No need to write down, okay? Just for our reference, I'm writing here in the graph. You need not, you don't need this graph. You just can go according to the formula. Next vertex set S is equal to 1. So I have found out from B to A, C to A, and D to A. Next, you have to go one layer above. That is B to D and then D to A, or B to C and then. See, if you are in B, either you can go to D and A, or you can go to C and A. So that you need to find out. That is G of B. In this indicates this is nothing but this calculation, whatever we have done. Okay, D to A. That is, I am trying to find out B, this path, B to A. Next, B to C to A. Okay, BDA or BCA, that is represented like this. Cost of reaching A from B and D. Okay, you are starting from B. Okay, I'm starting from B. BD, that is cost of BD plus cost of DA, D to A. Cost of B to D and cost of D to A, that is 80. Okay, next thing is cost of B to C plus cost of C to A. Okay, cost of B to C and cost of C to A, that is 15. Okay, cost is given in this matrix. Next, cost of C. When you are in C, you can go to C to D, D to A, C to B, and B to A. Okay, from C, that means cost of C to D plus cost of D to A. Okay, that is this cost, that is 20. Next, cost of C to B plus cost of B to A, that is 18. See, that is this same formula we are substituting. Next cost of D. Okay, D to B, cost of D to B plus cost of B to A, D to B and B to A, 30. Next, cost of D to C plus cost of C to A, that is 50. This cost. Is it clear? So we have found out intermediate cost of two vertices. Okay, two vertices path, we have found out various costs. Next, we have to go one layer above. Here, from B, either you can take this path or you can take this path. So whichever is minimum among these two paths, that I will consider. From C, either this path or this path, among these two, whichever is minimum, I will consider. From D also, either this one or this one, whichever is minimum, that path we will take. When you come to A, among three paths, available paths, whichever is minimum, excuse me, among three paths, whichever is minimum, that we will consider. Okay, same formula, substitution, it will be like, this was the previous calculation, cost of these paths. Next is, from B, okay, from B, starting from B, either C or D, okay, you can go either this path or this path, whichever is minimum. So minimum of cost of B to C, okay, cost of B to C or cost of B to D, okay, or cost of B to D plus this previous calculation, okay, this G of C to D we have calculated, or plus G to D to C. So that is minimum of 29 plus or 25. So minimum is 25. That is from B, we are going to pick this path, which is cost is 25. Next, C. From C, we have to find out. Either you can go to B or you can go to D. Okay, minimum of cost of C to B or cost of C to D, and it is B to D or D to B. Okay, which we have calculated before. So it will be minimum of 33 or 25, which will be 25. That is this path. That is minimum. Next, starting from D, either you can go to B or C. Okay, B or C. Minimum of cost of D to B or cost of D to C. Okay, cost of D to B or D to C, and plus cost of B to C and C to B. Okay, either this path or this path. So minimum 23, 27. Minimum is 23. That is this path. Okay, that is for these three vertices. When we come to final vertex, either you have to take this path or this one, whichever is minimum. So we have in the previous calculation, we got these three things, 25, 25 and 23. Now with respect to A, we have to calculate. Okay, from A to, see, this is the final formula. From A to either B or C or D. If you take B, cost of A to B, first that cost you have to write down, cost of A to B plus cost of G to cost of B to CD. See, this cost plus this previous calculation, whatever you have done, that is cost of B to C or B to D, that we have done in the previous calculation. Next, cost of A to C. Okay, cost of A to C, then C to B or C to D, C to B or C to D. That also we know the results. Next, cost of A to D plus B to D or D to B or D to C. Okay, that is this one. So 10 plus 25, 15 plus 25, and 20 plus 23. Among these three, this is the minimum. Okay, 10 plus 25, that is 35. So we are going to take this path. From A to A, we are going to take this path. So this is dynamic approach. Traveling salesman problem, solution to the traveling salesman problem using dynamic approach. For this formula, we will go on substituting the things starting from last vertex and then two vertices and then three vertex. Okay, whichever is minimum, we will go on selecting. But first, we have to calculate these things and then we can go on substituting. So finally, we'll get the minimum cost path from A to A, traversing through all the other vertices. Okay, so this is traveling salesman problem. All of you once again go through this video and practice the problem. Okay, there is a lab program on this as well, and we'll go through the same approach there also. Okay, thank you. All of you mark your attendance fast. Thank you.